And if you don't, we're going to see. The title will be updated. I don't do free readings. If you are personal, please email me at intuitivedownloads19@gmail.com. That is your only way of booking a reading. I do not provide services through any other manner. Okay. I know in the past I may have, but I have since stopped doing that. It's just too much to track. Emails are a much more streamlined thing. Oh, and happy St. Patrick's Day to all of you who have ancestry to Ireland, an Irish past, and, throughout time and antiquity. You'd be surprised at how many people from the Caribbean, um, that's black folk, and through North America who have a lot more English and Irish genes than they probably account for. So I would say may the luck of the Irish be with you, but that's something else. Now look, as soon as I cut the deck, right, we got this energy, incubus, succubus, and then we have clean up this space. And so if any of you have been sexually active, right, or been around people who are energetically draining to you, rising star, you need to be aware and you need to do something about your spiritual hygiene, to rebuke that energy. It's true. Okay. Thank you, Holy Spirit. What does the collective need to know? Ah, rising star. Comes out anyway. Ooh, ooh, ooh. We got an islander. Okay. Oh, playing that vacay. Now, this actually in particular may actually mean something to you. Okay. In particularly. Time to relocate. There's a psycho. Oh, look. Savage, danger. Follow that dream. It's always a good time to spring clean. That's two cards telling you to do something. Clean up, look around. It's something you're missing. Twilight Zone, do, strange occurrences, and whatever. It's just stop, okay? All of these things will stop this energy from coming towards you. But when I see psycho, it also means like you need to relocate to places that's going to raise your vibration. It could be an island. You might need to take a little like vacation or something like that just to sort of maybe get a feel for it. But this is there, right? Now, the place where you are could not be conducive to peace of mind also, okay? We'll see it that way as well. Right. They're reminding you that you are your own boss for those of you that resonates, and if you're not, you should be, because this will give you that freedom that you're looking for, okay? I just saw moon sign, so I feel like in your heart of hearts, you already know this. They want you to reflect back any energies, right? But also, right, remember who you are, face the mirror, it's you, okay? And then there's chaos magic being used. And so all of this to me feels like where you currently are. Some of you, um, your boss, right? Your boss could be psycho, like seriously psycho. This person could be from the islands. They could actually be an Aquarius or Aquarius rising. Yeah, this person could currently be on vacation. Okay, be mindful. Yeah. Hmm. So your heavenly father is reminding you that they got you. Okay, you're daddy's girl. All right. Look, this person at your job, right? If you're currently working, they could be in this persuasion, and that could be where some of the animosity comes from. Look, then we got mama's boy. So we're not leaving out anybody in this, right? Your heavenly family has their children. Um, let's see, we have Libra. right? And then we got stop lying. So there's a Libra who, sidebar, who could be a serious mama's boy, who could actually be, wow, let me take this over here. This person could be trying to reflect things to you because of who you are. You are this boss, right? This person could be crazy, right? They could have, you'd be surprised in modern families, they themselves could have raised some sort of daddy's girl, but this is a Libra who's probably a male, who's gay, and this person needs to stop lying, you know. So whatever they've been orchestrating, they're going to get caught. They're being cautioned now to stop telling untruths, okay? It could be involving a Capricorn as well. Doesn't have to be. Your spirit animals are changing, folks, and there is a ghost or some sort of presence around you that's trying to get your attention. Um, so I don't know. I feel like I need to clean your animals. Like an entity could be on your animal. Like, hold on, I don't want to get too far away from that because I don't want to pull out the big map. I really don't. Can I just see what sort of islands they point to before I go through such a, let's see. When you say islander, where are we at? For those where this is going to resonate the majority. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Ah, okay, so we're in Southeast Asia. Okay. So Indonesia, Malaysia, what's the other one? That's the Philippines as well. They're circling. Let me pull that up. I know there's quite a few people who've been watching from that part of the world, so that's not really surprising. I'm actually going to go this way because it's faster. Yeah. Malaysia and Indonesia and the Philippines is what they were circling. So I'm talking to you folks right over there when it comes to this. Some of you have a really crazy boss. I mean that. This person's absolutely trying to drive you batshit crazy. It's time to go. It's time to go. Time for you to strike out on your own. And also for those of you where you need to remember how much your parents genuinely love you. I understand culturally speaking, this could be a very difficult thing, but you need to live your truth, your life, and be happy. And so if you happen to be gay, right? It is what it is. I feel like your family's going to accept you, okay? And there's no need for you to do this sort of mental blah, 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 blah. Stop lying to yourself, number one. All right, because chaos magic has a lot to do with your mindset, right? You're driving yourself crazy. For some of you dealing with that, maybe you need to go to a place where you can live your own life loud and free, right? Maybe a shooting star will actually be a sign for whoever this is for. Yeah, there's a neighboring island because we just circled a bunch of them. That's where you need to be, right? Wherever you are tolerated, right? Wherever you can have a good life, that's where you need to be putting your energy toward, all right? Like there's no need for you to be driven mad. Let's see why they're changing for you. Because the last ones, they're depleted, so your spirit animals are literally changing and shifting because that energy has nothing else to offer you. You tapped into it, you've learned from it. So let's say You resonated as a tiger. Whatever the attributes of a tiger are, you've tapped into them. You've maxed out that experience, energetically speaking. And so now it's time for you to identify and, find motivation, if you will, in the next ones. Tell me about ghost here. Wow. Look at this. Boss bitch and lonely. Look. So literally, wow, I get it. So I'm talking to a gay man, right? And your boss, who's an older female, it feels like, is lonely. And this person is like playing, I really do feel like they playing mind games in some way. There's this haunting sort of energy. Or this person, they themselves live a repressed lifestyle and they never had the courage to live out loud. If you're already just like, I'm gonna do what I want, I'm gonna be who I want type energy already, there's something about this feminine energy. um yeah, I feel like this person has some sort of like, there, as I'm getting like a pale image of the person who they could have been, something dramatic like that. Definitely. Anyway, she's got very long hair. She's very muscular. If by all accounts you would label this woman butch, listen, I can't accept that, right? Because I don't know what it says, and so I'm gonna remove that. Hey, Ray, I'm an adult, right? That means I have a limited sort of span of acronyms and short speak. I'm not a stenographer. I don't use shorthand, so you're gonna have to write it all the way out. And I don't do free questions anyway, so I wouldn't advise you to write it out again unless you're going to pay for services. Okay? Okay. This, that's interesting. She's lonely. Lonely goes. There's something to that. Yeah. It's definitely the woman above you. This is definitely the person whose business. This person is holding you back in some way, shape, or form. Right. See, Eight of Pentacles and then Four of Pentacles. Like, the work is limiting. See, you deserve peace of mind. You deserve an environment where you can work in peace and harmony and maintain your composure. You don't need to play doctor to your boss, and that's what this feels like. This woman expects you to pour into her because she's lonely. Be careful with that, okay? She literally, this is, I mean, I almost feel bad for her, but it's not your responsibility. I know whoever I'm talking to, you do amazing in whatever field you're currently in. I mean that, and you're humble about it, and you don't actually need to be. So there's better opportunity for you other places. For some of you, this actually could be a family business, I'm seeing, with the Empress and the Eight of Pentacles showing up, with daddy's girls, mama's boy type of thing. But here's the other thing. If you have a family business, right, and it could go to either you or your sibling, and you're living this sort of like repressed life, is it really worth it to like compete, if you will, for this position? Like, it's something to that. There's some interesting family dynamics at play here. I want to, daddy's girls, mama's boy. See, this is something to be seen differently. Maybe, y'all should just sit down and discuss it as, right. And there's the emperor, right? We saw the empress, now the emperor. This energy of nepotism and favoritism and competition between, um, between the two of you, it's actually just causing delays. Like, I do feel like you're supposed to like have a joint venture, you and your sibling, and that's the way it needs to be approached. It's not either it's yours or it's mine. It really can be done tandemly, so you both can have a decent life. See, I want you to see. It's already been decided, and it's so sad, and I think it's ridiculous how this is happening. Like, the paperwork and all of that's already in. I want you. They're just trying to keep this sort of smoke screen to keep one of you, I feel like whoever the Libra is, from pursuing their dreams, right? Because there's a Knight of Cups and there's a Justice card behind it, right? They're expecting this sort of choosing thing, and one's going to walk away after one of them dies, and all of this. But the Libra, somebody's lying, okay, about how all of this is going to play out, and it's already been established. This is some family drama. It's a little confusing. I feel like there's a scream warning, right? We're going to leave that alone because judgment fell out on top of time to relocate. And so this is real. This is like, hey, hey, something's wrong in your environment. It's time to go. Told you they need you to. This is swift action. Something needs to be done immediately because somebody's not right. See the cycle card, Five of Pentacles, Nine of Wands. That's a strong, and not to mention the Knight of Swords behind it. Like somebody's fitting to like show their ass. This, see that chaos magic over there? This is someone, right? We're focusing on this energy. Stay with me, right? This is someone who offered you something, but I don't feel like it was anything, not of real substance. I feel like you did not want whatever this person was offering because the energy within them is truly chaotic. This person, there's a level of immaturity, there's a level of pettiness and childishness to this person. This is why they were rejected to begin with at a minimum. Look at this shit. Your intuition was like, yo, you need to get away. Block this person. See? You saw that energy within them, but they can't let it go. This person is not stable. See how the Four of Wands are there, but that one is crooked? They're not stable. It's a lot of energy. I feel like this person is chock full of demons. Okay? This person wants to see an ending come to your love offers, your movements, all of it. They want to put an end to this rising star energy. This might be the reason why they want you to get on to take this vacation at a minimum. Time to relocate doesn't always mean like pack up and move, but there's something about this energy here playing that vacate because when this person comes a looking, right, you won't be anywhere around. Right. See? It's not getting better. Like I just more and more issues are surrounding somebody's mental space. Okay? This person, I feel like, oh Lord, I feel like this person has spent time in some sort of mental health facility, and I feel like it's been throughout the duration of their life. This, if this, whoever this person is definitely from your past. All right, this apology is a trap. I want you to know that. You need to go. They're crazy. I mean that. I don't think you realize exactly the lengths this person's willing to go through to start some shit in your life. See this holiday down there? See this right there? That's the Three of Cups. That could definitely be a holiday, like a vacation. Okay. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. And it's funny, this person, just looking at the surrounding cards, you could have actually ghosted this person, right? With this time to relocate energy, because that hand looks ghostly white, right? Like, whatever, you just faded on them, right? This person thought maybe it, like, listen, even if it is to use a phrase and not to press that and project that upon anyone, there's a phrase that goes, it's lonely at the top. Even if that may be true for some, I don't believe that is the truth for most. I feel like you learn a lot of lessons on your way up to the top, and it gets thinner and thinner. It's not as broad, like it ain't as much room up there. So yeah, it gets really thin up there, very light, very few folks in that air, rare air. That being said, I feel like this person thought they were going to be able to utilize that it's lonely at the top energy, not understanding that your days are maxed out, busy, but stable, right? Okay. Right. I feel like you didn't have time for this energy to begin with, boss and ghost. I just don't. Yeah, you ain't want what they was offering. You saw clear through it. You saw every red herring, every red flag. You's like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. Matter of fact, um, there's a massive seaweed bloom. It's called red tide heading towards the southern United States, and it's twice the width of the U.S. If that's what I heard correctly or read correctly, I should say. And like so they've canceled events, they've like shut it down because like it poisons the water. It's a red algae bloom and da 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 da, and it's all of this shit. It's just not safe. I feel like that's the sort of you saw all the signs. You was like, nah, I don't want to tread in that water. It looks like it may cause irritation. Interesting. Let's look at the psycho. Hold on. Look at this shit. So look, and I knew I was getting ready to say the armor of God, and there's the sword of discernment, right? You This is communication, right? As much as it's movement and this and that, the knights and the pages represent a type of communication in their own right. You had a face to face sort of interaction with these people, right? Their community, potentially their family, their siblings. You saw crazy running the family, huh? That's really interesting. And there's something about these people only celebrating money. Like they had some unnatural fixation on money. Interesting. What was it in particular? Oh, how they like to make their money, how they like to manifest their money. But also, this is witchery. This is conjuring energy. It's more than manifestation. Mm-hmm. It's like, look at this. Look at the kids. It's like they send out scouts. The only one missing is the Page of Swords, right? So that little motherfucker somewhere in the background watching. Hi. That's what you say when that happens. Right. This has all been put to an end, put to bed. Now, someone could have actually transitioned who? That's not the answer to that, but hold on. Oh, okay. So these people, right, that are crazy, that you met, that are all part of the same family tree, okay, right? And so whoever the ringleader is here, right? Because I feel like the ringleader is now where they're supposed to be, which is in one of the best mental health institutions. I'm not kidding. Look, we got Pratt Institute. That's art school. I mean, they do other stuff too, but Pratt's a pretty decent school. Look, Brooklyn. I saw the word ritual was what jumped at me. Look, mysticism, ritual, and imagination. She died. I'm telling you, somebody transitioned, and now these lost souls are on their own. And what's crazy is like, look, it says, failed to achieve success. She never stopped believing in herself. And I can dig it, but this is psycho. This is someone who would not stop believing that they would have victory and success over dominating and attacking and trying to cause chaos and conflict to a rising star. Quite literally. Like I told you, a hyperfixation. And whoever this person is, the one who's transitioned, oh, she was up in the church now. Don't get it twisted now. She was up in the church. But the dark church, quiet as it's kept. This person offered her children to who? Ooh, I'm not. Okay. If strength is there, you already know, right? Because strength only comes out when the devil is present, whether he's visible or not. Lord, I don't want to dig too deep. I don't. I don't. It's some of this shit is self-explanatory. I'm not going to do it, but I'm also not going to arm your enemies with information when when possible. Because I only get those who try to tamper unless it's an extreme warning. Judgment came out, so it is a warning, right? It's time to go. It's true. Watch your kids around that one. You should watch your kids around everybody. I don't. Fuck you look like somebody bipolar. Watch your kids around that one. All right, now somebody has told another person something, and they're saying, check the information, right? Double check the information, right? Because something's not the way it appears. It's false. And then it says gifts being upgraded. And so check this out. So if someone promised you something and you was going to get comp this, comp that, they're lying, especially if there's any sort of contractual whatever. And it's funny because Leo was sideways, right? So it's only half true. Let's see. This is separate. I'm gonna tell you right now. This is for whomever was thinking about going out and to dinner. They telling you lay off the wine, drink some water tonight, stay in and cook and unwind at home. You know, yeah, veggies, and then keep it up. I don't know if you've been spending too much time ripping and running the streets. If you're feeling run down, depleted, or something like that. But this also could be pertaining to this up here: wash, rinse, repeat. Double check the information, make sure everything is 5 by 5. uh, it's too many. If some of you guys are wondering if your boss was straight, they are. I don't know. Y'all gotta be careful with that. Just because it might be a little shaking the tail feather doesn't mean. I messed them up. Anything. People be balancing their energies and you're not used to seeing it, so you mislabel. Be careful with the labels. The thirst is real. Actually, I'm going to separate that. All right. I feel like it says you clean up great. You're sexy, okay? So maybe pamper. Oh, my nose started itching. Maybe pamper yourself this weekend, okay? Yeah, invest in yourself. Love, nurture, rest, rejuvenate. See that you're worth it, okay? Some of you, it's just that simple. Ooh. Some of you are under heavy scrutiny. And I think it has more to do with this here because you clean up great. I feel like you don't have no problem getting down and dirty, but but you clean up really well. Let's look at this. Look at this shit. So whatever, I'm gonna say this is a high priest energy because it's the King of Wands. Someone gave out false information. Maybe maybe they gave you a ritual or something like that, but it's not right. I got chills crawling at the back of my arms when I said that. You need to verify. I don't know what you're doing. I hope it's on the up and up. But I feel like it's uncharted territory. Like you're new. Because I'm looking at the green shoes out of nowhere. I feel like you're a neophyte. This could even be some sort of initiation. I'd be real careful with that. Because they know you don't know. But you got some gifts. Thirst is real. Ace of Pentacles fell out on top of that. Yeah, I feel like however you need to bridge this conversation and get more information about what's mysterious to you, yeah, this ain't the time to go with the flow. It's really what I'm getting, okay? This is the time to communicate quickly before, I want to say, before it's too late. Yeah, because I feel like there's something unsettled about it. And for some of you, it's a flunky mission you're being sent on. And it like everything in your gut telling you, nah, something ain't right, something ain't right, something ain't right. It's not. I'm telling you now, I feel like these folk, see how the Knight of Cups, but then we got all the cups. I feel like whoever this energy is here, what they're not telling you is that they're going to use your energy for really fucked up practices and purposes. They're going to manifest. They're probably going to activate some sort of genie type energy within you, and you're not going to like it. You're not. You're not going to like it, son. You're not. Let's look at your gifts are being upgraded. Wow. Somebody's trying to repeatedly hold these things from being upgraded. Because as I was saying that, the Four of Pentacles jumped out on wash, rinse, repeat, right? But we were talking about this. Somebody's trying to hold you back, hold you on, or hold you back from being able to ascend and to receive these upgrades. This is another reason why this is super important, because the more you fortify your temple, the better it'll be. Okay? Gifts are being upgraded. Right. But you listen, that energy that they're sending towards you, it's being rejected, it's being returned. It's not welcomed here. Continuously raise your vibration, okay? These downloads, these upgrades, they've been coming in, right? I said that with the retrograde, with the retrograde seasons wrapping the, I felt that early on, like, oh no, people going, you pass these tests, you're gonna get the upgrades that you need. And you definitely have somebody here trying to prevent that from happening. They're trying to keep you weighed down. For some of you, these people want you in your South Node energy. This is for those of you who have South Node in Capricorn, and particularly, that means your North Node would be in Cancer, okay? That's a lot of people. So please don't say that's me, that's me, that's me. That's billions. That's an oversight. There's millions of people with that placement, okay? So just hear me out. This is for those of you who's wrapped up in the shits, and if you're watching tarot, I know you are. Whether you're really experienced or a neophyte, either way, careful. But yeah, they're trying to keep you locked, because some of these up could only be activated once you stepped into your North Node, into your purpose, whatever that means to you. Now, that's a very vague statement. The North and South Node placements, right? So that means you would have to go and look up, what houses are they in, and da 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 da. Like, you need to do your research when it comes to these things. I'm looking for a book. Hold on. Oh, okay. I'm like, I know it's here. Y'all funny. Y'all funny. I'm not saying it. My ancestors can be a little rude sometimes. Wow. Yeah, Four of Pentacles, Sun, and Capricorn, right? And so that exposure, right? They don't want that. Some of these started to come in when the sun was still in Capricorn, third decan area, by the way. That's like late January, January 10th through the 19th. Okay. But that's a block of birthdays too. So I feel like that's gonna resonate more, because those are gonna be people that you know. Right. And see, Four of Cups is Moon in Cancer, right? And so here's the High Priestess, right? So that energy they were trying to obscure, trying to make you miss the opportunities for these gifts to be upgraded. Some of you need to check your spam folders, your inboxes. I'm telling you, go through them. King of Wands, King of Wands. King of Wands also has a Cancerian placement. It's the third decan of Cancer. So look at that, double Cancer. See, you're supposed to be making these progressions and this, that, and the third. And look, we got all the water signs up here, just so we're clear, right? We got Pisces, we got Cancer, and Scorpio. They're all up there. Mm-hmm, 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 mm-hmm. They wanted that obscured because there's something that's coming in. That's so neat how we're doing that. As the North and South node placements actually shift, right? And so it's funny, right? Because we've had this Taurus, Scorpio energy, right? But I've explained that this age is wrapping pretty rapidly. Like it's, and the last aspect of it has more to do with the arcane energy where Capricorn ruled it. Okay, meaning the sign of Aquarius, the age that we're in. So there's some hard lessons rolling up on people pretty quickly with this, but I don't want to get down into that because this opportunity, all these things that are supposed to happen in a very positive way are happening during this transition of the north and south nodes. Now I have a funny feeling like if you look at your charts and the transits, you're going to see some very fortuitous shapes taking place within your charts. You know, pentagrams, squares, triangles, things of like that. But you have to actually study your astrology to see it. Anyway, you need to. There's beautiful energy coming in. Look at this. Look. And I mean, ooh, sweeping change. Sweeping change. They're not going to be able to do it. I actually feel like they lack what they need. Okay, I gotta get going. I just saw the King of Swords, so that's true. They don't really have what they need in order to maintain this fictitious control they think they have, because they don't. It has everything to do with transits. We're in a seven. It's the Chariot, Ace of Pentacles, Towers energy. Nothing will stop divine momentum. Nothing. Not any year, but this one in particular, it's the energy is conducive to it. Y'all fitting to learn. Right. Destiny is, fate is, it is what it is. Okay. Seriously, no, this is just a loving message. Drink water, stay in and cook, unwind at home, eat your veggies. Like that's just a very, they just want you to do that for yourself, right? It's a serious little tender message of self-love, right? Nurture yourself. Nah, let me tell you, that combination is so funny with Straight Boss, right? And then we got the Knight of Pentacles, right? Right. I feel like they telling you you a straight up boss, and you're on the path, right, to become what it is you want, right? Whatever you have your intention set to, you are on that trajectory with Straight Boss and then the Knight of Pentacles. You know, the tortoise won that race, right? So you're only competing with yourself. So is it a race? Is it really a race? I don't think so. You get there when you get there, but you're on the path you need to be on. Oh, hey y'all. Somebody been messing with your self-esteem. They been trying to play with your head. Listen, you better get your ass in that bathroom, right? And I mean this with love. Take a shower. Take a bath. Seriously. Put on your finest of fine. You need to do something to lift your spirits, right? Because they're telling you, yo, you clean up great, but there's this energy, this mental shit, this energetic shit that's like, I don't know, you ain't been sleeping good, you've been worried, you've been stressing. Don't worry about none of that. They saying, you know, invest in yourself and all will be well. You need to stop stressing and worrying. They like it's over with the double nines. You've completed some sort of serious, arduous cycle. Some I got triple nine in total out here, but it's done. It's done. You don't look like what you've been through. You understand what I'm saying? Nine of swords, nine of wands. Please, baby, you done been a hell of back, both physical and mental, spiritual. You still good. I don't need to really explain that because the divine has beautiful opportunities, right? That they want to present to you, very real ones, right? And people want what you have. So that energy, as the divine elevates you, just know you're gonna see the snail trail. You're gonna see the drool. Okay, just so we're clear. All right, let me pull out It said North America. Okay, I got a better map for North America. I mean, we just gonna see if it needs Mexico. I have it, and Canada too. So let's. You said North America, point in the right direction, and we can get really, really specific. Listen, the motherfucker that's trying to get in my energy right now, I banish you to realms on. You can't come back from them. You just can't. My guides already know where to send you. And if I see your name or any rendition of your name, I'm gonna keep sending you there. You're not welcomed here. I have no want and or need of you. As far as I'm concerned, you're a waste of existence. Like you fulfilled your purpose. Stop trying to cause strife, because there's hell coming your way, and that's where your ass will stay. Now, show me North America. Where? You said look at the map. Where? Can you point, Holy Spirit, please? Shit. You pointing? They're in like Mississippi. Crooked letter I. All right, Mississippi it is. Thank you. I always wondered that. Why are there so many states with M's? And so, it's like, anyway, we'll figure that out. Why are we in Mississippi, Holy Spirit? I'm looking at them. We're doing what you said. Oh, I do know about that. Yes, I do. I do. I'm aware. I'm aware. I saw that. That was really cute. I met people from there actually on vacation one time. Let's see. Where you want us? What's that? Lincoln County? Lawrence County? Okay. Let's see why they got us looking in Lincoln County, Lawrence County, Mississippi. What's the T? What's the T? Ooh. Is that where the reflection and projection? Look, ain't shit. Broke ass. I feel like it's a op. I don't feel like they talking about a whole county. Child neglect. Ooh, see? Did you really just flash me? Look, we got incarcerated. Look at that. Somebody, I think I'm. Shut up. Shut up. They said nope. Nope, we not abusing. Oh, oh. I told you it was an op. They like, nah, run that bitch. Run her. Run her. I feel like this person, like, they're on the run. That's so funny because they were bouncing between counties, and it probably has to do with a child neglect case. Not to mention, this person has no money, to take care of these children. I feel like there's an abusive situation because there's a screaming happening back there. And then look, chasing and running. Look, told you. Right. All this shit this person sent towards you, collective, I want you to, it's chasing them down. It's being reflected back to them. It never touched you. But I feel like this person lost a bunch of money trying to do this shit if they themselves wasn't, attempting to I have newts themselves. Ooh! How you doing? Right. I feel like they actually triggered all of this shit. And everything they got happening to them is because they bought it on their fucking self. I don't know what else you can say to that. You bought it on your fucking self. Right. Right. Oh, but they mad. I'm always gonna find out, sis. Always. Look, person has no car. car issues or got repossessed. They can't get to where they need to go. So I feel like this whole runner chaser, that's coming to an end. But this person offered you fake love and you was like, fuck out of here. Right. Look. Told you I thought it was an op. You would look, I feel like this person put on airs. Look at this shit. You would never think by the way they act, right, that this person had all these child service cases open. I'm not laughing because I want the kids in a safe place. Like, right, but here's the thing, look. Threatening, intimidating, threatened, bothered. Ooh. I feel like that's the impact you had. I gotta go. I do. Hold on. Sean, look, that's my collective. You're the idol. You're trying to irritate this person, demons, and they was trying to send a text, and now they're suffering from their own ammunition. Facts. Facts. Double check the information. Like I said, to me now this is all tying back up there with this person. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Somebody got set up. They did. I feel like they went to the right one who saw that this person was batshit crazy. And that's what this spell backfiring is. Alright, I'm gonna leave that alone. So if y'all looking for this person who running from the law with all these open child cases, they're in Mississippi and running between those two counties I already said. Now, if you need more information, you too can email me and we can sleuth it out together. Right. Because I don't think any child should be in a situation where they're abused or battered. I just don't. And so I will happily help you find children. I sure will. That shit I'll do free of charge. Because I can't stand a bitch or a nigga who would abuse their kids. Discipline is not abuse. To close fist punch a child, and I mean like a child. I ain't talking like a teenager. That's different. Don't do that. What I think you deserve and what I'm willing to say are very different things. But anyway, light and love. Bye.